Your channel. My name is Brad SuperCoach Pro. Today we scored 2-3-1-4 for round 17 SuperCoach and a rank of 11,175. I do laugh because it's been a bit of a shocking season, but we'll get stuck into it. Make this one pretty snappy. I haven't been doing tipping, as you can see below, since like round one because I always forget about it. Just before I get into the video, it was nice to see Steve out after the Hawks getting smashed by the Cats. So had a few bevs, went to the dance floor. I had some of my friends join us as well, of course. So it was a big night. Now I don't know if I'm almost 10 years older, but I think I was out till about 4 a.m. and Steve called it at about 20 past one. So maybe I am a party animal, but as soon as Sarong captained an 84, I was double parking. I was pretty annoyed. So um, I tried not to talk with my Supercoach team Saturday night too much, and it probably was not for the good of things. But anyway, it was a good night out with Steve. I haven't seen him in over a year in person, so it's been a long time. It was a good catch up. So anyway, I went to do a video the other night, and internet cut out, and I just don't know what's going on at the moment with TPG. So get a rocket at them. 141 for Sheasel. He's been really consistent. Probably a guy we should look at VCing and seeing because he's just definitely so consistent like Flanders. 92 from Dacos is disappointing. His disposal efficiency the last 2 out of 3 weeks, I believe, been pretty poor. And then Ryan 99 since the spray from his coach about stat padding and this backwards kicking type thing, he's regressed heavily. So not a guy I'm going to VC or see. I don't recommend you guys should either. Houston 76, finally seeing some poor games out of him, like really poor. And this is why I was off him 2 years ago. I had him on my side, I think, about 2 years ago, and I was used to this kind of scoring. And this year I thought it was a different Houston, but it's just shown that Farrell and players like that have taken his role some weeks, and depending how they match up, there's a lot of people in that a lot of players in that back line sharing the kickouts as well. And it's just, I don't know. I can't get a good read of it. Those four, I'm probably only starting Dacos and Sheasel next year, to be fair. Young 125, nice bounce back game from him. Probably expecting 60 this week. If you guys owned him, that's what he does. Stewart 115, the midfield role has probably hurt Holmes a little bit now that Stewart's in the middle. And I think they'll stay that way with Dangerfield and Stewart in the middle and hoping that Stewart just does something from here on out. Not going to have a spray. We've already seen it on my lives and hoping to get Fisher back. So Bont, Butters, it is what it is. Like Bont's pretty consistent, probably annoying if you captained him, of course. And then Butters wasn't expecting 59, got subbed out in the last quarter as well. He could have went 180 maybe. 84 from Sarong, as I was saying before. Jack Graham tagged him, and we haven't tagged apart from that Pickett one a few weeks ago. We just Uze. I didn't realise he's the kind of guy that might throw a tag every now and then, so that's kind of thrown off VCs and Cs for a lot of players this season. Like before, like about 2 months ago, it was only really Shinkoda and James Jordan, and now it's just like 8 out of 18 clubs are doing it. Really, like Giants are doing it. Obviously, Nash does it at Hawthorn every now and then. Blitz will do it at the Cats. What is it? The Kangaroos do it as well. There's not many teams that don't. Like St Kilda is obviously the obvious one as well that does, but that bloke's on a hammy, so don't have to worry too much about that. Essendon use Durham. Melbourne use Neil Bullen every now and then. Gold Coast don't tag, thankfully, nor do Adelaide really. Although I have seen like Michelini, was it him that did the job once? But anyway, so many of these players is doing tags. It's ridiculous to get a good read of who to VC and C now, especially the back end of the season. It's going to be pretty tricky for all of us. And then Green for 490k, as I keep harping on about 96. I'm not too fussed about that. 102 from Jack Steele. Look, he's probably going to average this for the rest of the season. So if you could trade him and you got no carnage this week, you'd be in a really good spot, and you could probably do that if you had 5 trades. Rosie 168. This was the Oliver move I was hoping for, and he's banked me 110 points or more just in that 1 week. I went Clara to Rosie last week. He got me the 2-point victory over Steve, and then this week it's just put me 100 points ahead of the Clary owners that have held him. So Miller's an issue. He's done a broken wrist, so it's 4 weeks, and I've fractured wrist in Muay Thai and boxing before. Even a fracture was niggly for at least 6. So for me, he's probably a trader. And then Rouse 79. Maybe he gets more CBAs potentially and just lifts the game. Now that Rouse out that centre, it's going to have to be what Rao, Anderson, and Flanders you'd assume in the middle. along with Graham. And I think Graham's been hurting Real's score in my perspective anyway, potentially, with the CBAs that he's been getting. Fraser's sub was annoying. I won't talk about the other two. Hopefully Sin plays. He's got a quad injury. Cherry VC probably should have taken it in hindsight, and I thought he would have done better than that against Moyle. Gorn subbed out, got 100, got a 2-3 week injury, so Jackson will come and replace him in that ruck line, which is the only real reason I started Jackson, to be honest with you guys, is not so much his forward capability, but just these 2-3 week injuries. I don't have to trade out Gorn because of it. So yeah, people give him a lot of stick and saying he's useless, blah blah blah. But we saw him solo ruck, and he would even be a sneaky VC against Meek, to be honest. And I'm thinking about it, which is really strange to say. Flanders 104. Not a lot of Gold Coast players got good scoring in this game, so it's pretty annoying. Almost lost his 100 run, 127 from Heaney. It's always solid, and hopefully he gets off. Wait, are they? Maybe that's tonight that we find out if he gets off from that. Zorko 84. That's actually disappointing from Zorks. 33 from Kerno. Won't touch over that. You probably heard a million reviews about people pretty pissed about Kerno, but and then yeah, Dowling is what it is. 67. I think he gave 4 free kicks away, and then Richards did nothing. So what I'm hoping with my side is Fisher comes back. Hopefully, I have a bad feeling it could even be sub or maybe gets dropped to the twos for a week. It would not surprise me with Clarko. But I'm probably just moving out Miller and Fraser at this point. I think it's hard to know until team sheets, but and this is going to look really disgusting on paper, and I probably don't really care, to be honest. Probably bring McKercher in, throw down forward, I'd say. Sorry, into the mids, and then I've got a choice to pick players here. But if you filter it, this makes it really hard. Players I can afford. Just go by average. Could get another key forward, but that could be really annoying. I don't mind Kyle Langford. I just got no money for anything at the moment. And you're really not going to get anything great. Rory Lobb's interesting. Probably not the greatest to go Lobb. I'll have to see if he played down back or up forward this time. Maybe his stats will show me on here. But I'm thinking Lobb, Bolton, or somebody else. Oh, what did he do? Fantasy stats in here. Have to see where he played because Norton's out. There's a few other things going on in that Doggy side, so it'd be interesting to know. Bolton's still averaging 82. He wouldn't be the worst shout, but it means I'd have to play him. So maybe it's just a fixture matchup for the last 7 games they've got to look heavily into, and Richmond don't look good anyway, so it's kind of hard to get a good gauge on how well Bolton will do, considering on the bottom ladder, so everybody's hard to us. Maybe there's a correlation. MCG and Marvel. So barely go away from home. So what's he like at home as opposed to? He's not bad at the G. Oh no, I take that back. He's got 36 in there. Has he done any Marvel games? So maybe Shy Bolton. I have to look at the CBAs between him, Taranto, Hopper, etc. Probably a little bit better than a key forward, considering I've got Kerno. Don't know if I'd do Hill, but just hypothetical sake, I could go Powell too. I wouldn't. Powell's almost safer. I know that sounds ridiculous, but look at Powell's scoring. Like, you'd probably unsub after me mentioning Powell, but whatever. Oh, that's just as bad. Surely Bolton's playing for a contract, or you could do something. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there for now. Hopefully, team sheets give me a better idea, and maybe I can see if Richards does anything, and then decide off that game. Really. So it means, what does it mean? It means Dowling goes back to the midfield. McKerch can cover down back. It means I could always bring Fish down back and play Richards if something went down in my back line. So still got DPP flexibility. McKercher can cover for any of these guys with the DPP factor, which is only 2 players. Yeah, that's annoying. I thought it was more than that, to be honest. It's not even worth it, is it? Anyway, That's what I'm thinking. I've only got one rookie on each line, but not even Hall. Hall's not injured, so interesting to see what happens. But you see in C into this week, I've got to get ready for work. What would I do? Oh, Butters plays so late. But Gold Coast looks shocking. They're good at home, and that's it. They can only win at home. So probably Captain Butters. Adelaide St Kilda. No, I don't love that. Um, Heaney. If Heaney gets off, just BC Heaney against North, I'd say. Other than that, I don't really like anything else that stands out to me. I think I'll just go Heaney into Butters unless there's something really spicy in the works. I'd love Cherry against Grundy, but just not confident that will happen. Even Shees wouldn't be bad. Um, hmm, I'd love to go a home team. That's the issue too. Like Bont, but Chincotta worries me. So maybe something like that at the moment. So, yeah, I mean, he's got the ceiling to have big games as well, but will he? Who knows, I suppose. But at this point, I'll probably take a 120. So I'll leave the video there. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. I'll do a team preview to maybe like 5 o'clock on the Friday when the team chat's actually pretty clear to what we're going to do. But if Richards is named sub, I might have to do something else there. So thanks for watching. I'll leave it there. Cheers.